Thank you. Today, autonomous vehicles are being deployed on public roads, yet there's no unique safety standard for AVs from the federal regulator, NHTSA. There's no federal framework governing their deployment. There's no accountability or consistency across states. The patchwork of state laws means that driverless AVs can be deployed commercially in states like Texas, Arizona, and California, but they aren't allowed in New York, Massachusetts, and Vermont, where a driver must be present. Or, in the case of California, AV operational data must be turned over to regulators, but not in Florida or Michigan. Mr. Moravi, from Tesla's perspective, what risks does this regulatory gap create, and why is a clear national framework necessary sooner rather than later?
Thank you, Chairman Cruz. Appreciate the opportunity to answer this question. As an original, equipment manufacturer up here of autonomous vehicles, a patchwork of state regulations really presents a lot of uncertainty for us in producing those vehicles. When we talk about FMVSS regulations, it's important that we homogenize them for purpose-built AVs so that we have certainty and we have a path forward that is consistent across all 50 states.
Dr. Peña, when incidents occur with AVs, they're highly scrutinized, in part because the technology is so novel and different. Recently, there have been incidents with Waymo involving school buses in Austin and a child in Santa Monica, California. What safeguards has Waymo implemented since the school bus incidents in Austin, and how do you verify that these changes will protect school bus riders moving forward?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We take those incidents very seriously. Safety is our top priority, especially the safety of children and pedestrians. We're evaluating every one of those events and developing fixes to address them. And we have already incorporated many changes to our software to dramatically improve our performance. And we are working with the Austin Independent School District to collect data on different lighting patterns and different conditions. And we're also incorporating those learnings into our system. But we do safely navigate thousands of school bus encounters every single week, and we're continuously learning and improving because our work is safety is never done.
And the report of Waymo striking the child in Santa Monica indicates the AV quickly slowed down from 17 miles per hour to 6 miles per hour. What lessons can be drawn from what occurred, and how might that have been different if a human driver had been driving?
Mr. Chairman, first I'd like to express that we are grateful that the young girl was able to walk away from the scene. And as you state, our analysis indicates that our technology was able to detect the young girl as she emerged from behind a tall SUV, brake hard, reduce speed, and reduce harm. And we performed an analysis as well of how we would compare with an always attentive human driver. And we found that the Waymo driver would have responded faster than our models of an attentive human driver. So in this case, I believe that we mitigated harm.
Question for both Mr. Moravi and Dr. Peña. In your assessment, what are the safety benefits of widespread adoption of AVs? What human lives do we think could be saved?
Yeah, thank you, Chairman Cruz. I mean, I think NHTSA has a legacy of safety over the years, and the auto industry has made improvements since the 70s when that was first in place, on the road, getting us down to, as many folks have said, about 40,000 deaths per year. But in the last 20 years, that number has stayed pretty flat. I've been involved in some form of automotive safety over my career for the last 25 years, whether it's crash structures, airbags, seat belts, autonomous driving systems. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that the next big jump we have in reducing that number from 40,000 to hopefully a day where it's zero is autonomous driving. Simply put, an autonomous driver, the system and the computer that operates it doesn't sleep, doesn't blink, and doesn't get tired. And those are the real opportunities we have to face against the the serious crisis we have on our roads today.
By the way, one just marketing suggestion, I'm not sure I would use the litany from the Terminator to describe your AVs. Dr. Peña, same question.
I think we have demonstrated our performance today. In over 100 million miles, our data shows that we are 10 times less likely to be involved in a serious injury collision as compared to human drivers in the cities where we operate. And data also shows that we're 12 times less likely to be involved in a pedestrian injury collision in the cities where we operate. So I think we're making a difference already.
All right, final question. There's quite a bit of concern that the advent of AVs with automobiles may jeopardize jobs. At the same time, I think Tesla is demonstrating that AVs can produce an awful lot of high-paying jobs, that there is a strong, positive job story. Share with this committee how many new jobs has Tesla's automatic driving system already created in Texas, and how many more are projected?
Yeah, thanks, Senator Cruz. As you mentioned, we build all our AVs here in North America and in Texas. We've invested over $2 billion in a purpose-built AV line in Texas that will operate first at 1,200 jobs a shift, and then when fully ramped up to 5,000 jobs. And that doesn't include our supply base, which is also largely here, and the exponential factor that would have perhaps 10 times that many.
Thank you. I've also received outreach from 33 stakeholders who support an autonomous vehicle federal framework, and I ask unanimous consent that these be entered into the record without objection. So ordered. Who's next? Senator Kim.